Welcome back to beautiful Israel. I hope you enjoy today's trip. The statue commemorating Elijah challenging the prophets of Baal up here on Mount Carmel. Directly opposite then is the little chapel commemorating the spots. I think a Catholic chapel. The Valley of Jezreel from Mount Carmel area, up where Elijah challenged the prophets. We're up on top of this sanctuary. You can see it just goes on and on. Come right around here, there's a few hills, and it continues on. It's just amazing to me how green and lush everything is.
Take those because you could come in, yeah. No, they're in different languages.
Looking down again into the Jezreel Valley. So lush. These are little conies, like rabbits. Well, they've got little tails that they wag. Where was that, his leg? Oop. There goes another little one scampering up. And there again is Nazareth. If I can get up a little closer. Looks a lot different than I remember it. Is Israel lush or what? I just can't believe all these trees. We're going into Stella Carmel. This is going to be the center stage. And that's going to be a skylight. These are all volunteer workers that are working on this. I wish I could back up more, give you a better view. For Israel, this is a huge church, or worship center. It's technically called a worship center.
400 can be seated in here, but 1,000 people can be accommodated in most of the year round when those very large doors are open, because we can use the terrace. And with a good sound system.
They're talking about these large doors here. Davy Wilkerson has provided a lot of the funds for what's been built so far. Here you can see one of those huge windows in the hallway on the outer side. And these are the huge doors that can be opened up to accommodate people out here. Here's some of the outside of the building with the scaffolding.
Yeah.
You can see this is the neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's 12 pillars here that are sunk right down into the rock.
Yes.
That are holding up this sanctuary, this worship center. This must be the bomb shelter. It's got a big iron door on it that you can close from the inside. Every Israeli building has to have a bomb shelter in it. Here's more of the neighborhood right next to Stella Carmel, next to the building site. I love this Israeli stone that they build with. They put it in slabs. It's soft, it's sandstone, so it cuts fairly well. And they cut it right into slabs. We're going down into the annex. There's a carpenter shop down here. See, we're we're going to go down there.
This is Laurent. He's from all sorts of countries. He does speak English,
Nice to meet
but
you.
he's with a very French accent.
Yes, and this is the
Laurent's been a
shop.
volunteer for a long time.
Yeah, 2 years now that I work here as a volunteer, and it was great.
Come in, everyone.
And he's an electrician. I have no particular qualification, so they send us in a carpentry shop, and this is what we're doing.
I came as an electrician and I wound up as you have one plan, God has another.
Are you guys from Times Square Church?
Yes, we
both
are.
from Times Square Church, yeah.
We do. And 2 years ago, nothing was there, remember? Only a few trees, and now, as you see, the church is already here. They are volunteer too, they're from YOM, and they can introduce themselves, I'm sure.
I'm Bianca. Marcy.
So what Solomon started and Ahab king finished it was a water system that we're going to go through the water system. Those of you that want, I recommend it. Those that feel they cannot go, I'd say 183 steps down, not coming up back. But Elias is going to drive around and is going to wait for us at the other end.
This is the other side of the Tel Megiddo. This is the Canaanite gate, he just
of
said.
the city, and you can see they didn't have a paved road, but it was uneven stones used. In the altar you will see uneven stones again, stones used for the altar or for the bima. Huge and massive gate to protect and to fortify this city that was here.
These are the ancient steps that go down to the tunnel. We're going to go down in this tunnel down here, which was the waterway, provided the water for the town of Megiddo. It's dried up now so that it won't fill up the tunnel, because it would fill up the tunnel if it had water in it. So they dried up the source, diverted it elsewhere so that we could go in. Again, there's another shot of the ancient steps going upward. There's a fig tree on our left. Ooh, this is a long way down. And a long way up. Down further. There's a niche right there to put an oil lamp.
This big. Put them here, and so it gives light.
This is cool.
That's the reason for the living in caves, is that it's kept the right temperature. In
Right.
summer when it's very hot outside, and in winter it's kept the warmth inside. To
There's
flood
some water down there.
all this area, water used to come up high, but this much. You can see the green, the malt
Yeah.
water.
That's about how high the water came right there. Ooh, this is the pool where the spring would be.
Now, in time of peace, they would actually come up those steps here that you see, and will go out. Later, they close it. When they had the wall, they close it with a wall that we're going to go through this wall, and they cover it from the outside. They cover it with earth. It's actually to hide the source of water from the enemy. And they have here water in the town.
There's the group coming up the Tel. There's the path going up
But later,
further
the fashion was to plaster. So they put plaster.
toward the top of the tell. Just saying that these rocks, this was like the inside of the wall, and then they would plaster over and then paint it like stucco with maybe paintings. It's our fearless guide. Some of the area being dug out.
Yes.
Is most of this exported or used within the country?
This valley, which is the Jezreel Valley or the Valley of Armageddon, is from where the most of the vegetable produced, right from here. And so, those army will come against Jerusalem, probably to destroy Jerusalem, to again to make it a heap of ruins.
There is that round altar where they did sacrifices to the pagan gods, including human sacrifice. There's some of the streets, street level, some of the ancient houses dug up around this altar. And there's more, they're digging down more further to the ancient stones. Huge valley. I can imagine modern armies coming here. More of the tell being dug up on that side. And beyond, forest. Reforestation. Now up this way is to the public grain silo. Can't resist. See the flowers out in bloom amidst all this rock? They're beautiful. Now this is the public grain silo. Big, round. And this held grain, which I believe it was King David or King Solomon had handed out to the general populace. So there it is. We're digging all over this tell. This tell is an artificial hill because one city built on another.
About the netzer, the shoot, the coming out from the roots. When Jesus speaks about it, or the prophets Isaiah in Isaiah 11 speak about it, the shoots that coming out of the roots of Jesse, he's speaking about either the palm tree or the olive tree, where the shoots coming out from the roots of the trunk, and when it's reaching several months, then they take those small shoots and separate it from the mother tree and replant it. Very close, just like bananas, right? But the difference between banana is that after the banana tree gave the fruit, the mother died. Here, the mother will still produce more baby or more small date trees and will produce more fruit every year. And she led him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. Two things. One is the manger was made from not wood but from stone. The whole house cave was made from stone, not from wood.
Oh, grody, grody. Well, I wanted to, but I couldn't get into the room. Tomorrow I take the camera.
We all want the same.
Yeah, look! Aren't they beautiful? Everybody's got mechanic hands.
Yeah. Let me take a picture. Let me see if my flash works.
I don't know where.
How was the shower today?
Paper on an army base.
We have our ways, we have our sources. Here is the other half of our motley crew. This is Natalie. This is second in command of our little group. She's bashful. She does just like camera.
Come on, Natalie.
And this is Jessica. This is our
Fearless leader.
Madrika. Madrika. She just lost count. It's amazing what a camera will do. This is our group as the speakers see them. Few people are paying attention. .1948 tank.
Oh, yeah. The bigger tank.
Here's the East Gate looking from the Mount of Olives. Running along through there. And the Jewish graves on this side of the valley. Southern steps. A bunch of military guys who were killed in a boat, drowned, their bodies were never found.
This is where the water is where anybody wants to take pictures.
Those are all flowers.
That's like the
Lots of flowers on it. There's both stones and flowers on these graves. Two customs. Stones are on Jewish graves all over the world, he said. And flowers, this is often more of a Gentile custom. Here's Rabin's grave. A lot of flowers, a lot of rocks. This is Chaim Herzl's.
First of all, they will put them on Sunday here. There is germination rooms here for at least 2, 3, or 4 weeks. And actually, not 4 weeks. Actually, when they will see one seedling emerge, then they will take the whole box and transfer it to greenhouse that is right here, 50 meters ahead of us.
Okay. You can tell Mom's like a concerned mother over her children.
And you can tell I know nothing about plants. A little bit of a black thumb. But hopefully these will do well anyway.
You want some help, or?
Sure.
Not barely. I want 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter layer of
Half an inch.
half an inch. Right. And after 1 or 2 will emerge, then we shall transfer them to this shade house or greenhouse. Okay. And here actually we are giving them time to establish, to get used to the climate. And
This is Melissa, who is doing the filming.
Doing a very good job.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Making a very good very good documentary. And this is David, who brought us out to show us and to teach us how to plant the seeds.
type of cypress. It's called tetraclinis, but it's type of cypress. and it's suitable for arid zone.
This tree is actually from the Himalayas, though, but it's like the cedars of Lebanon.
Canadian cercis, I think. It's very similar to this one. It has flowering with purple, pink purple flowers. Wonderful tree.
It's called a Judas tree.
Yeah, but the Latin name is Cercis siliquestrum.
I'm here at a Kehila on Market Street. And this is the Roman crocodile.
הלחם שצומח מהארץ,
the bread that comes forth from the earth.
אבל אני מדבר עכשיו על הלחם החיים,
But now I'm speaking about the bread of life,
שקם מן המתים,
which has risen from the dead,
והוא חי,
and who is alive,
והוא חי בתוכנו.
and who is living in us.
Crazy, so I don't know how well you can hear, but this is the place where Rabin was shot, so we thought we would take a short picture of it. On these stairs, and then he was going to his car down there, and he was shot just to the right there where that black area is marked off. See over there? Flowers laid all over. Marie, we're having a get-together right by where Rabin was shot, right under here. Here's the new CFI offices. They should be moving in soon, if not now, and it doesn't look like they're moved in yet. They're renovating. It's just so beautiful. Look at these stairs that go up, and there's a little garden down there with a patio. Wow.
Go through and put concrete in?
No.
No?
It stood for 200 years.
Stand for longer, huh?
But you can see, look at the thickness of the walls.
Yeah.
They're meter and a half thick.
Be sure and pray for Israel and a piece of Jerusalem, because there's hard days ahead and we need lots of prayer warriors. And hopefully you'll come to see us at Christian Friends of Israel the next time you're in the land. Shalom.
There's just a little plaque on the corner post here to let you know. Otherwise it looks rather plain. This is their offices right at present that they're moving out of. And that's the door we went through right over there. We're staying right across the street at Christ Church. See there? And now we're inside of David's Tower. And I'm just going to walk over and we're going to go inside and see it. It's right at the Jaffa Gate. This is mostly a Crusader tower, I think, but anyway, I'll bring the pamphlet home. Pretty little gardens in there. The little fountains. I guess there was a moat all around. Inside Tower of David. Is maybe a kind of a moat? I'm not sure. Down here. Moats don't have water anymore. So I think at least part of this is moat. Topography of Jerusalem. These are how the hills looked. It's the Mount of Olives over there. It's number 7 in the corner. Okay, this is overlooking the digs. In the Tower of David. Moats, they put sidewalks. Let's see, it says that down here, those areas right in there are Herodian period. Today is Lag BaOmer, which is a festival remembering the Maccabees. It's a battle they had where they lit bonfires to city. There's another pretty little corner. Well, our Sharut is coming in just about 5 minutes, so I think I better go back across the street, or across the walk or whatever, to, I guess it is actually a street, to Christ Church. There it is. This is a little tower here with a pretty little greenhouse thing inside. Looks like it's a well, maybe. Ooh, that goes a far way down. Let's see if I can get up here. Oh, that overlooks the lobby where we came in. This is the tour map. That's what the Tower of David looks like in the whole. Take one more peek out here. Kind of an eye level. Wouldn't that be fun to walk around? Steep steps going down, and there's a lot of them. Makes a beautiful park. Archway. Almost going on 8 o'clock. It's about 1:15. I just wanted to get one more picture of the wall. This is Sunday evening. Feels like Monday because we've been working all day. It's so beautiful. We've had the Jerusalem mist, and it's cool, and it's really quite amazing. And the square here is almost empty. It's just so beautiful. See up there, the flames burning for the Holocaust victims. There's one of the stairs leading down to the wall. I'm hoping I'm not going to miss my bus back to Ashkelon. But I just had to come one more time. This is the back view. This is where people sit along the back there, the flags. This comes to the end of today's travels, but come back next time and we'll see some more of Israel.